Rockstar Radio Show.
Hey, what's going on? Shawn and Zakk.
Zakk Wylde, how are you, sir?
What are you doing, Rocker?
I'm just living the dream, man.
Nice. Living the dream. Bankrupt, divorced, with a massive drug and alcohol problem. But life is good, baby.
Dude, it is so great to talk to you today, man. I really want to thank you so much for calling in and taking some time for me and my radio station, brother.
No problem, man. Thanks a lot for having me, man.
The last time you were in Missoula, Montana, you were rolling through on the Pedal to the Metal tour, and you ended up in a Missoula hospital with some blood clot problems.
I know, we were in the Missoula hospital. I'm going, this isn't an Irish pub. Where are we? What the hell's going on? I go, I haven't even started drinking yet. What are we doing in the hospital, man?
Well, what happened, man? How are you doing now? I've been keeping up on your Twitters and stuff. You're back to pushing weights, and you kind of, chilled back down on working your ass off so hard. How you been lately? How's your health, dude?
No, I mean, everything's slamming, man. I mean, it's just the whole thing is like, we're Black Label, so we can take a beating like it's nobody's business. I mean, you just suck it up and Black Label up. I mean, and get up there, play your balls, do the best job you can, and just, GIFT, get it effing done. You know what I mean? So the whole thing is, when we're out on the road with the Pedal to the Metal tour with the Mudvayne boys and the Static X guys, when everybody was having a blast, I think we were somewhere like in Detroit or something like that, and I was icing my leg down for like, I don't know, it had to be like 2 weeks. Like after we do it, I'd always have it up. I'd be icing. I'd be like going, just like anything. I mean, it's just like whether I'm lifting weights or you do something, or I'm doing some friggin' David Lee Roth split off a car after about 2 bottles of Crown Royal. I mean, it's like, what did we do last night? Jackass. Remember when you tried picking up that car? Yeah, because I was wondering, my back's killing me. You know what I mean? So the whole thing is, it's just like, dude, if you're hurting, just put some ice on it or pour some beer over it or something. You know what I mean? That's the Black Label way. But I mean, the whole thing is, it was going on for like 2 weeks, and I remember we had like a day off somewhere, and I guess a bunch of the guys were all going to get together and go golfing or something like that. So we were just going to go, my usual routine. And it's just like we were going to hit the weights. We had a day off. It was just like, all right, cool, let's go bar hopping and just find some Irish pubs and just have a good time.
Yeah.
So we started opening this one pub, and I was like, you know what, man? I mean, it was like the next day I go, we had like a 24-hour drive, and I was like, Mark, my brother-in-law, our tour manager, I just go, Mark, do me a favor, man. I go, I know I didn't break anything. I go, let's either get an ultrasound or something before we have to do this drive. I said, I have to see what the hell is the matter here. So next thing you know, we go in there, get an ultrasound. The guy goes, oh, yeah, well, you got 3 blood clots sitting behind your leg, But,
Dude.
And that's when I found out. I was just like, how the hell do I get 8 blood clots, So I had, like, it was almost like, like 2 shots a day. Like if I had diabetes or something.
Yeah.
Like that. I had to give myself a shot in the stomach. Once in the, like in 12 in the afternoon and 12 at night. And then I had to take these pills, these warfarin, like to thin your blood. So, after I got done with that, he was just like, he goes, Zakk, yeah, maybe you ought to chill out a little bit on the sauce too, And I just go, okay, well, I go, he goes, well, what do you guys usually drink a day? What do you, like a beer or 2? I go, well, do you really want to know? It's just like, dude, it's Animal House around here, dude. I go, you kidding me? I go, dude, it is Faber University, bro, and we are Delta. So it's just like, instantly he goes, how many beers a day do you drink? I was like, let me tell you about the friends I know. Just like, I go, it's like, I hate those guys. We were out on the Ozfest. I remember the one time my American Express bill, the warden goes, the berserkers are shut off. I just saw the account today. I go, well, how bad could it be? She goes, are you serious? I go, yeah. I go, there's only 10 of us, and I go, only 8 of us are like the really hardcore boozers. I go, how many? I go, how much does it cost? She goes, I go, what, 10, 15 grand? She goes, are you kidding? I go, all right, 20 grand.
What?
She goes, 20. I go, 25,000? She goes, not even close. I go, 30 grand. 35,000. No, it was for the 2 months that we were there.
Oh.
The bill was $53,000. 53 grand.
Dude, that's a nice house where I come from.
It's just sauce alone. It's like, no wonder why I got to keep touring. Somebody's got to pay these tabs.
Oh, my God. No kidding. That's why they're keeping you on the road, dude. You're supporting booze all around the world. You're putting somebody's kids through college.
Oh, it's ridiculous, man. No, but so the whole thing is, needless to say, the doctor, he goes like this. He goes, Zakk, let me just tell you something. He goes, he goes, you could be sitting there watching Monday Night Football with the guys at a Hooters or something like that. He goes, dude, the way you guys are pounding the sauce, he goes, Zakk, if you're on this blood thinner stuff, he goes, dude, you could literally just start, you'll go hit the can. He goes, you'll be in a John just like pee in a river and just crap at an ocean full of blood, dude. And I was just like, okay. So one guy goes, oh, you with the 12-step program? I go, no, Black Label one-step program. You're done.
We got one and done. That's it.
No, that's it. It's just like, and then on that note, when we were at the doctor's, when he goes, Zakk, you're cut off. You're no longer allowed in the party. And so it was just like X-Men, you know, that one chick, when they had that medicine and they turned that one girl like normal. And they just looked at her and they go, we're sorry, you're not one of us anymore. the guys just go like this. They go, well, look at it this way, Zakk. Dude, you don't want to end up like Mick, you know, like Mickey Mantle, you know, those all huge Yankee guys. He goes, you know, with the liver transplants and all this stuff, Zakk, he goes, look at you had a good run. You had a good run, man. And I go, yeah. And he goes, listen, we'll be at McSorley's. Pick us up in about an hour and a half, jackass.
You're not the DD for the whole BLS crew. That sucks, dude. Well, I'll be damned, because you're still Zakk effing Wylde, because after hearing a couple tracks off this new record, I gotta say, dude, I don't know if it's because, you know, you've got half the workload now, or you've kind of backed off and taken a little bit better care of yourself with the health.
But, you know, I mean, but put it this way, like I always told everybody, I always took care of myself anyway. I mean, like, even when, it didn't matter how banged up we'd get the night before. I said, you know, I'd wake up, you know, go hit the gym, we go have lunch, and then it's just, you know, then your day keeps rolling. I mean, it was just like, so it was never like, oh, you're taking good care of yourself. I was like, dude, I always ate clean, I always worked out, and I always did what I, you know, took care of my business anyway. So, but the whole thing is, no, it's just, and even when we made the records, you know, like people go, oh, what is it like, your first album sober or something? I go, dude, I was never wasted when I made any of the records anyway.
Yeah.
And put it this way, if we were ever tanked when you when you were writing, when you're really blitzkrieg, I mean, we'd be rolling tape. I mean, just for the comedic value alone, man. I mean, just to listen to it the next day, it was just like, oh my good God. Dude, it was like Seinfeld on steroids, man. It was awesome.
Well, what can you tell us about the new record? Like I said, we got a couple of the new tracks rolling. Got Crazy Horse and Parade of the Dead rolling. And just from my standpoint, after hearing a couple of these, like I said, I don't know if it's because you have half the workload or what, but this is looking to be one of the best BLS records, if not the best.
I appreciate it, brother. Well, I know I can definitely say sonically, you know, with us producing it in the Black Label bunker now. And I got the studio, you know, and the running joke, like I said, the running joke, I picked a fine day to quit sniffing glue and drinking booze. I said, because now, I used to, so I'd never drive, I'd sleep on the couch at the studio. Now I can literally roll back down to the compound from the bunker. You know, so the whole thing is, it's just like, no, I mean, it's like hysterical. I mean, you know, having the studio up here, I mean, we could just knock it out and everything like that. And now that we tested the bunker, you know, it's great because, I mean, we're going to have Panworks, my own label and everything like that. The whole thing is all the acts I sign, I can produce them right up in the damn studio, you know what I mean, right in the bunker. So, and mix the albums there, so, you know, it's killer, man.
Super convenient for you, man. That's great. And now,
without a doubt.
You're hitting back on the road. You're doing the Ozfest as usual, which is badass. And then you're going to go on your own headlining tour. I think you got, what was it, 2 cents?
Yeah, we got the Black Label Berserkers. We're bringing out Children of Bodom with us, and then we got the Clutch guys, kick ass, and then also this band, this kick ass band, 2 Cents. So the whole thing is we're going to be rolling with the Berserkers after we hang out with the Boss and the Motley guys out on the Ozfest. That's going to be, you know, throughout August. Then September will be September up to Christmas time will be the Berserkers. Then after that, I think we start firing up the Black Label Armada again, I guess, come February. And, you know, nowadays it's, you know, it really is a world tour. Cause
you got BLS chapters in every stinking country, in every town.
It's awesome, man. This is one gigantic family. So, I mean, the whole thing is, yeah, we'll be rolling with the Order for probably about 2 years from now. So I'm looking forward to, you know, because the last show we actually did was on Halloween.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so, I mean, it's just, you know, then we, you know, made the new record and everything like that. So, no, I'm just looking forward to us getting ready to start throwing down, you know.
Well, Zakk, for myself personally, there's not many dudes out there still carrying the rock metal torch the way it should be. I mean, there's a lot of heads out there, and you're just a motor grader, just plowing through everything, and it's awesome that you're still carrying that torch, man.
That's the Black Label way, brother.
Zakk, again, I can't thank you enough for your time, dude.
All right, man. Well, Shawn, I'll see you, and we'll see you when we get up there with the Berserkers, brother.
Sounds like a plan, man. Stay healthy.
Right, man.
We'll see you soon.
Take it easy, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, what the hell's going on, everybody? This is Zakk Wylde from Black Label Society, and we're all doing a hang on the Rockstar Radio Show. This is a tune off the new album, Order of the Black. It's a tune called Parade of the Dead.